Hello all. Welcome to Codeforces around 993 division 4. We are solving problem E, insane problem. So in this problem, wave is given 5 integers k, L1, R1, L2, R2, and wave wants you to help her count the number of ordered pairs x and y such that all of the following are satisfied. Okay, x should lie in the limits L1 to R1, y should lie in the limits L2 to R2, and there should exist a non-negative integer n such that y divided by x should be equal to k to the power n. Okay, and we have to solve this problem for t test cases, and we will be given 5 integers, and the range of these integers will be from 1 to 10 to the power 9. Okay, now next is they have given the examples. If we see the example 3 that they have explained, that is x will be range from 5 to 7. So for every, we'll check element from L1 to R1, that is for 5 and 6 and 7 they are doing, and similarly y will be ranging from 15 to 63. So if we see that 515, that is 15 divided by 5 will be 3, 45 divided by 5 will be 9, and if you see 3 is 3 to power 1, 9 is 3 to power 2. Similarly for 6 it is 6 into 3 is 18, 6 into 9 is 54. Similarly 7 into 3 is 21, 7 into 9 is 63. So if you see that we have to deal with powers of k, and since numbers are very large we can't iterate over them. So another thing to note is that we can make use of the powers of k because it is 10 to the power 9 and it is ranging from 2, so maximum iteration can be 30 because 2 to the power 30 will be around 10 to the power 9. So that solves our issue, that we don't iterate over in a given range, we will iterate over the powers of k. Also we will restrict the powers of k, how it ranging, if we take the L1 and R2, that how they are behaving. So whatever the power we are applying it to k, it should not cross beyond R2. Why so? Because if you see in this problem, maximum is 45 and this is 63, and if you see all our the y values are following this, that they should be in the given range. Similarly we will pass that the maximum of R2, that is we know the range, so we won't go calculating for all the numbers. So a limit will be added to our power function. So if you see the power function of ours, it is the base value that will be k, the exponent that will be passed, that is based on the iteration 0 1 2 up till I break out, that is it removes that k exceeds the R2, that is the y values range. If that's the case, it will break out, otherwise it will keep the iteration going on, and limit is added. That if anyhow, what I'm doing over in this function is initialize result with 1, and while my exponent, that the count I have, it is greater than 0, continue doing so. In every iteration multiply it with a base value, and if this final result exceeds this limit divided by base, result return the limit plus 1, because this will be a very large value, and we'll finally get that if it is greater than limit, then I will check it and this will break out. So finally and return the answer. Okay, this is the one thing that we have done. Now how to make sure that x and y that we get should lie in the range. Now if you see that y will be x into k to the power n, and it belongs to L2 to R2. We're dividing both the sides by kn, we have L2 divided by kn, R2 divided by kn. Now minimum x count will be L2 by kn, and making that it short lie that range satisfy, that is we will add k to the power n minus 1 to L2 and then divide by kn. Similarly maximum value will be R2 divided by kn. Okay, so this is how we are calculating the minimum x and maximum x. Now this minimum x maximum x should also be satisfying this L1 and R2, so comparing the maximum value of minimum x and maximum of minimum of R1 and R2 divided by kn. After that what we'll do is we will see that the maximum value we got is greater than equal to minimum x. If not so, just for the sake of checking, we will add it and we will update whatever the answer we have, that is maximum minus minimum, to our counter, and this will continue until this break set statement is satisfied, and this won't be very large, as we see that 2 to the power 30 will be around 10 to the power 9, so that should not be the issue, and finally we'll return our count, that is our answer. So this was all for this question. If you have any query, do comment it out. If you like the video, hit the like button and do subscribe for more daily content. The main problem will be like how the maths is working. If you make use of pen and paper and proceed, it will be easy for you to figure it out how it is going. So yeah, this was basically the maths problem, and figuring out that we won't have to iterate over the ranges, we have to make use of the power of k. So that was all for this question. Thank you.